Hi everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on my video. In today's video, I'm going to be basically telling you how I made over 70,000 followers, fans, in less than 4 months. Now, I have actually had the app for like over a year, but I only just like started properly like posting and like uploading content like in February, like 4 months ago. I'm basically going to be telling you like my story, like my approach, and like what I have learned along the way, and hopefully it will give you guys some ideas on how to start your own TikTok. This video was highly requested by you guys, so I really hope that you guys like it. And like, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting the little like bell icon. Like, not only like will you be updated on every time I upload, but you'll also be making me very happy. Thanks for your support, guys, and enjoy the video. Number 1, consistency. This is probably the most important thing that you can do to help grow your TikTok. When I started taking TikTok seriously, I was uploading like 2 to 3 times a day. The reason I did this was to increase my chances of going viral, which did pay off in the end. Another reason that I did this was because I was looking at other people's like TikToks and stuff like that, and they were uploading like 1 or like twice every like few days, and like in my head I was thinking like if I want to get big like quickly, I need to be working harder than the average TikToker. But that does not mean you should be uploading lots of random crap hoping that one of your videos will go viral, because that will not gain you the loving fans that you want, which leads me to my next point: finding your target audience. The reason you should not rely on posting lots of random videos is because like, yes, you may get one video that goes like quite big and stuff like that, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll get lots of followers because it's just that one funny video. I see it all the time. I see so many TikTokers with like thousands and thousands of likes but hardly any followers. That's because they do not have a specific target audience in mind. Just to be clear, this is not an attack on people who do this. I'm just saying, like, if you want to build and grow quickly, this is not the best way to go about it. To all the people who are unaware of what my TikTok is all about, I basically like teach like girls like how to like approach guys, how to text them and stuff like that, which is, you know, obviously aimed at a female audience. The reason I picked this specific thing is because like people look at my video on like how to text a guy and be like, that's useful information. Like, I would like to hear more of what he has to say. I'll give him a follow. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You have to ask yourself, why would somebody want to follow me? Another reason why I picked this is because I have a lot of female friends, and like they always come to me for like guy problems and advice, and they've always said I'm pretty good at it. And I was like thinking in my head like, you know, I could actually like start a TikTok because of this, and that's basically how it happened. Find what you're good at, what you enjoy, and stick with it. Number 3, understanding TikTok's algorithm. When you scroll through TikTok's feed, it's completely random what you see. Like, you don't, like, some days you'll get like 1,000 views and some days you hardly get any views. You may be sitting there being like, hang on a minute, that's not fair. But actually, this is a good thing. See, with YouTube, if you upload a video, for example, called how to cook an egg, like, it will get no views because nobody knows who you are and nobody cares. And if there's another video on how to cook an egg with a higher view count, it will always show first before yours, which makes it a lot more harder to grow on YouTube. With TikTok, it's completely random. Everyone has a fairly equal chance of getting noticed, which is why it's so important to upload as frequently as possible. Number 4, creating a community. When somebody comments on your video or sends you a personal message, you should see that as like a birthday present. These are your fans, and like, you should be so grateful that they've even taken the time out of their day to like send you a message or leave you a nice comment. After all, if it wasn't for these people, you'd have no chance of getting big. I see so many TikTokers who don't even bother to write back to their fans, as if they expect them to always be there. For me personally, like when I wake up like every morning to like hundreds of like loving messages from you guys and comments, it just makes me feel absolutely like amazing and so grateful, and you should feel the same. You will reach a point where you simply cannot answer everyone's messages and comments, but you must do your best to try, as in doing so will give people a reason to return back to your channel, which will in turn give you more views, more likes, more comments, and more followers. And number 5, things to avoid. When it comes to TikTok, you must be very careful of what you upload. For example, currently there are literally thousands and thousands of TikTokers out there posting very revealing content to like help promote their OnlyFans, which is basically like softcore porn.
We painted the whole house, and without getting a drop of paint on anything but the flap and flotsam. What's that?
Just to be clear, I am not complaining. You can post whatever you want. And I must admit, like, posting very revealing like content, like, it's very like good for gaining followers quickly because, well, sex sells, doesn't it? But you need to remember there are children who use this app. And if TikTok chooses to evaluate your profile for any reason and sees that you are doing this, they will not hesitate to permanently delete your profile, and then you'll have to start again. Another thing I would personally avoid is posting anything controversial. We unfortunately live in a time where if you just say an opinion, people are gonna get mad for some reason and then rush to like the report button in an attempt to like ruin your life. If you get enough people to report you, TikTok will delete your profile. I call this the snowflake generation. I was temporarily banned for 3 days because enough people reported me for offensive content. I was literally like, what? You cannot say anything these days without somebody getting offended, and it's actually very sad. The last thing to avoid is overdoing the hashtags. Now, I like learnt this the hard way and I got red flagged. And basically, if your profile gets red flagged, like when you post a video, it won't like appear, like your video won't appear in anyone's feed anymore. Like if you're used to getting like a fair amount of likes and all of a sudden there's a sudden like drop and you're only getting like 2, it's a pretty good sign that you've been red flagged. See, when I started like posting to TikTok, I was using like literally like hundreds and hundreds of hashtags to try and get my video out there, but TikTok doesn't like that because you're basically trying to like spam your video everywhere, and basically you are trying to do that, but like TikTok is basically saying, come on, don't take the piss. I'm not saying don't use any hashtags. I mean, you obviously need to get your video out there, just don't overdo it. So that's basically all the tips I have for you today. I literally have like hundreds and more, but I don't want this video to be too long. But if you want to see a part 2, then let me know in the comments. The one last thing before I go, like the first month of uploading to TikTok, like the first month and a half was very, very hard for me because like, I was hardly getting any likes, and there was loads and loads of times where I thought about just giving up. But don't think like that. Just stick it out, keep going, and the followers will come. Don't give up, guys. Keep going, and you can do it. If you need any help with anything whatsoever, feel free to drop me a message personally on Instagram, or just leave me a comment in like down below, and I'll do anything I can to help you guys out. I hope this like video helped you in some way, and that's basically it. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you in a bit.